There's a quote of Philip K. Dick that says, "There exists, for everyone, a sentence, a series of words, that has the power to destroy you." Which sentence is it for you? What if every relationship you've ever been in is somebody slowly figuring out they didn't like you as much as they hoped they would? James A. Caster ironically said during his stand-up routine, which otherwise was hilarious. "I used to be so proud of you. No one wants you here. Anyone can say it. And no matter how much progress I've made, it always rings true. We were only your friend because you wouldn't take the hint at it." That's a lot of upvotes. I'd also like to add that I don't think my friends actually don't like me. I'm just a very paranoid person and overthink everything. You have been accused of insert some impropriety with a minor. I'm a teacher. Just an accusation alone would almost certainly end my career. I literally have nightmares about that shit. Edit, holy shit, I went to bed and woke up to 116 replies. Time to start reading Edit 2, apparently y'all just want me to have more nightmares, and I also had to go watch The Hunt Edit 3, since no one has mentioned it yet. If you want another movie on the subject with outstanding acting, check out Oleano with William H. Macy. I got so mad the first time I saw it, I stormed out near the end. Couldn't handle it. https://www.imdb.com/1100722. My best friend, do you have a best friend? I thought I did. Frown. Nobody actually likes you, we all just pretend to, but you're actually super annoying. I don't love you anymore. Unexpected item in the bagging area. TCH. Like I'm gonna tell you my weakness. You make me happy, but being with you is making me miserable. Mental illness is insidious. If you think you might suffer from something that's negatively affecting your friendships or relationships, please talk with a therapist or a psychiatrist before it's too late. Sometimes, even after getting treatment, the damage is already done. Trust is earned, but with a lot of people it can only be earned once. Stop talking. You look like you're going to spend your life having one epiphany after another, always thinking you've finally figured out what's holding you back, and how you can finally be productive and creative and turn your life around. But nothing will ever change. That cycle of mediocrity isn't due to some obstacle. It's who you are. The thing standing in the way of your dreams is that the person having them is you. Your mother has passed. I was raised by a single mother for most of my life before she remarried, but even then it's always been me and her against the world. Most of who I am, is because of her. I dread the day that she passes on to the next world. I know for a fact, that sentence will destroy me. Not forever, but it will destroy a part of who I am. Edit. Thank you kind strangers for the awards on this post. It makes me feel better that I am not the only one who fears such an occurrence, which will eventually come to happen. For those who have lost their dear mother or father, my condolences. It is my sincerest hope that we may reunite with our loved ones someday, wherever it may be. I remember the moment. I was in the hospital, it was my 29th birthday. My girlfriend and I had just been hit by a drunk driver. I was getting glass removed from the laceration in my arm. I was confused, but calm. The surgeon stitched my wounds. My father walked in the room. I had never seen him cry before. He looked at me and broke down. "I'm so sorry, she didn't make it." Edit. Wow, this blew up. Thanks for all the kind words. The past year has been incredibly difficult. Her presence is sorely missed. I was convinced that she was the one. The person who hit us is in jail for the next 12 years. Please, never ever 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 drink and drive. Get a cab, an Uber, a sober friend. The consequences of drunk driving are deeper than a lost license and a heavy fine. You could ruin lives. You could rip apart families. It isn't worth it. What is wrong with you? This crushes me every time I remember it. It's what I shouted at my 4-year-old son after some random thing he did, and it's my most shameful memory. He burst into tears and I worry every day that somehow it's imprinted into his memory and irrevocably altered his personality. I love him to so much, but somehow my brain is just terrible with people, even the people I love the most. I wish I knew what was wrong with me. Your tumor from 3 years ago has returned. We did everything we could, and I'm sorry for your loss. The paramedics after my mom took a nap on the couch and never woke up. It's been 7 months and 3 days and I'm still destroyed, and it plays over and over in my head. We were never your friend. Everyone in the family talks about how you need to get your shit together, but we're all afraid that if we say something about it to you, you'll have another one of your little breakdowns. My mom, circa 2015, still haven't gotten my shit together. Still have severe depression. I'm disappointed in you. We need to talk. Quetzalcoatl, I know your Reddit account is Quetzalcoatl. Not that it destroys me, but it 180s my mood. When people make fun of the way I laugh, which is heartfelt and genuine and a big belly laugh. It's ridiculous and makes 90% of people laugh with me, but Terry's 10% of people who look at me like I'm insane, and then I can never laugh around them again. You're just like your dad. I'm not sure what single quote has the power to destroy me, but these two are the closest. I could never love you, after a 2-year relationship with someone. I wish I never had you, my mother. You're not the daughter that I wanted. Cut deep, still does. You're the weakest link, goodbye. So I was looking through your browser history. The words my mom told me after our last talk. Note, we are no longer on speaking terms and I just wish we could patch things up. You have been nothing but a pain for everyone. You can't do anything right. You'll remain stupid and alone forever. I don't want to see you ever. I need a hug. Edit. There's a reply to this somewhere buried in this thread explaining what prompted this because I'm being asked about it constantly. I'm not going to fully explain what actually led to this. But I will say that I was in a difficult point in my life that I put myself in and an argument went horribly wrong between me and her. I'm just going to leave it at that. The only ones that love you are required to. I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that. Me and my female friend are growing apart right now and I'm having a hard time accepting it. Though I haven't brought it up. Sona would be. I can respond and I'm only pretending to be busy. Can you PLS stop texting me? We aren't like that anymore. Whatever we had, it gone. So just go. I cheated on you, they aren't your sons, I'm taking full custody, but you still have to pay child support. That's when I eat the gun. Edit. Pay. Your cancer has returned. I barely made it through chemo and radiation last time. I think he'll be letting it take me if it comes back. What the duck is oatmeal? I'll tell you what destroys me and what builds me up. 1. But in the end you will still end up alone as you always have been, as you clearly still have not improved more than enough to warrant anyone to be remotely interested in you. #X200B. 2. If I am capable of feeling the complete depths of depression without any cause, why not instead choose to be happy without a cause? It'd have to be when my biological mother said something along the lines of, "I thought I raised a smart kid, turns out I didn't." It's stuck with me for the past 2 years, because ever since I was born, she always had emphasized on how much more academically advanced I was, and tried to make it her top goal to make sure I was educated, at least until I hit high school. She also told me for years how me being smart was always my best quality. At least now she's eating her words because I basically tricked her into either leaving me alone in my father's custody, or come back and get arrested for child abuse. If you die before your dog, he will think you abandoned him. You're not good enough. I'm going to cut you into little pieces, and put you in a bag, then kill myself. My mom, circa 3 hours ago.